Good afternoon from Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf Southwood Small Money and Life Movement. This is JG Ramos. Welcome back to my channel and welcome again. Well, okay, let's welcome again to JG's Random Thoughts. But this time, I am coming to you live. All right, it's the first time in a long time that I've done a live episode. Okay, and if you're let me check my Patreon first. Okay, check my Patreon first. Okay. Still adjusting to my Patreon. By the way, the only time I'm going to do a live episode is when I'm on Patreon. All right. So if you want to see an episode probably months before it is actually shown on the YouTube search page, you better be a patron of mine, okay? I'm waiting for the Patreon feed. All right, thumbnail's still there. Well, I guess it's still rolling. Well, so what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about today? What random thought do you have in mind? I'll try to answer that right now. That is if I'm out of ideas right now. Okay, right now it's raining outside, so I had to readjust my sleeping position. An hour ago it was really sunny. Now it's raining heavily right now, so I have to change the background. So I have to change tables, literally change tables. Okay, let's check on the Patreon again. Just bear with me, guys. It's my first time using Patreon. Okay. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. Now, if you've been, oh, by the way, episode 24 will be going public tonight at 10 p.m. So don't forget about that. Okay, that's episode 24. But this is episode 29. Okay, if you're on Patreon, you're going to be the first one to see this. Right? You are 5 episodes ahead of everybody. All right, 5 episodes at least ahead of everybody. Remember that. Okay, so what random thought do we have now? Well, okay, I'm gonna go back to probably episode 27 or 28. I can't remember right now, but I did a B-roll there showing 2 students which were behind me while I was recording the video. So, well, poof, I got an idea. I got a random thought now. If you're a network marketer, should you recruit students? Should you recruit students? Let's answer that tonight. Oh, sorry. Let's answer that this afternoon. Let's answer that this afternoon. Okay. If you're not familiar with my channel, again, I welcome you. And don't forget to subscribe. What's that little thingy? Oh, here's the window. That little thingy right there, Hi there. Hit that little thingy so you can subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications so that you'll stay in the loop as to what's happening to my channel. Okay. So let's ask a burning question. Oh, before I answer that burning question, I'm gonna give you a little background, a little backstory to support that question. Now, several years ago, I actually ventured into recruiting students for my network marketing venture at that time. Um, it was a very pleasant experience. We had positive feedback, but unfortunately, none signed up. Well, some of them actually bought products. Okay, there's something good there's something good that happened, right? But the main objective of the project back then was to recruit new members to the team from the studentry, college students particularly. And it was part failure, part success. Okay? Part failure because no one signed up. Part success, some of them bought products. Some of them bought the products. And oh, it's really raining outside. How are we supposed to get home? Me and my family are professional commuters, so we're the problem's dawning on us, right? The problem's dawning on me right now because I'm coming to you from my laptop, okay? And good thing this this laptop's case is waterproof, so I got nothing to worry about. But uh, transportation problem will be a problem later on. But enough of that. So with that in mind, with the backstory in mind, I repeat the question: should, if you're a network marketer, should you sponsor students? The answer is no, right? My first no, right? From my first live episode since episode 1. The answer is no. Why? Well, the number one problem I got to know firsthand there from my experience was students are scatterbrains, right? They're either focused on their studies or they're not focused at all with life. Okay, during that time, I don't know how students think these days because for one, I'm no longer a student. Uh, I graduated from schooling. I've been a graduate of school since 1995, so I don't know. But in my experience, uh, we could spell them out. All right, I couldn't spell them out. So, well, yeah, students are scatterbrains. All right. Number two, they don't have this. Okay, they don't have this money, mula. Unless you're offering a network marketing membership worth less than 500 pesos, they would they would probably they would probably think about it. All right, not say yes. Remind you, not say yes, but think about it. Now, there will be rare exceptions. There will be rare exceptions because there are students that are more than willing to venture into a business, right? It has been done. Okay, I'm saying it's not I'm saying it's not impossible, but it has been done for traditional businesses at least. Take a look at Bill Gates, right? He was only in his sophomore year uh, in Harvard when he started Microsoft. And of course, the late Steve Jobs. He's one of the best examples. He dropped out of college to form Apple with Steve Wozniak, right? So there are rare exceptions. Well, personally, I doubt if any student these days has that kind of mindset has either Bill Gates or Steve Jobs' mindset. All right, that's hard to find these days. But there are exceptions. You just have to be patient enough to at least search for them, to at least look for them. But look for them in the right places and in the right time. Okay. Oh, I've been explaining the how already. I forgot to say how. Okay, as part of the how, if you really want to sponsor students, I would strongly suggest not not trying to recruit them during the school year, during the academic year. As much as possible, go after them during semestral break and the summer. If you live in America, there's something called spring break, right? You can go after them there. There are a few. I think there are a few American students who are not into spring break, so they're probably your best candidates. And yeah, my answer would still be no, right? Unless the person dropped out of school. Okay, unless the okay, that's the third situation. Unless that person dropped out of school, he's got nothing to do, and he has the entrepreneurial mindset. Okay, he's more than willing to learn. He's more than willing to not take chances, but to work hard for it, work smart for it, and he should be more than willing to not take no for an answer. Because in the world of network marketing, it's actually an industry and a profession. In the world of network marketing, you got to learn not to take no for an answer in the right way, in the professional way. So, well, that's my answer. Okay? The answer is no, and you now know the reasons why. Okay. Now, feel free to comment below, okay? Feel free to comment below. Of course, if it's a random thought, it's open for discussion. Okay? Oh, by the way, see this t-shirt? I just bought it at Uniqlo. It's a Gintama t-shirt. So when it comes to days like this, I'm living the otaku lifestyle, right? Gintama's one of my favorite anime. Right? One of my favorite anime, and Uniqlo just put out their co-branding with certain mangas. One of them is Gintama. Okay, so I was able to buy a Sadaharu T-shirt. So well, that's it for now. So feel free to comment below. Wait, let me check. Let me check the comments. Let me check the comments. Mhm. Okay. Oh, the screen from Patreon. The Patreon screen. It's beginning to do something right now. There it is. Good afternoon from Patreon, folks. So, um, so from now on, you're going to see me do an episode of this show live, right? If and only if you're on Patreon. Okay? That's the only time you will see me do an episode live. Now that I figured it out. That's the beauty of being an influencer. It's a trial and error thing. Okay? It's a trial and error thing. So, Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, Southwoods Mall. I bid you a blessed Sunday, and I'll see you in the next episode. Adios, Money and Life Movement.